What's up, you guys? My name is Michael Novak. Welcome to my channel. This is the series Throwback Thursdays, episode number 4. Today we're going to be looking at a video that I made back in 2015, 8 years ago, called 5 Things I Hate About School. I did make quite a few of these 5 Things I Hate videos, but I actually do believe that this was my very first one. I made it when I was 18, I just want to clarify that. Now at the time I was in high school, which is why I made the video, because hashtag relatable, right? Anyway, we're going to be diving into this video and I'm really excited about it. I haven't really seen it since I made it back in the day, so this should be exciting. Let's begin.
Hey guys, so because we live in this brainwashed PewDiePie society where 90% of the people on the internet are between the ages of 12 to 16, and because nearly 2 years ago I graduated elementary school, I thought it would be a fantastic idea to make a video with 5 things I hate about school. Number 5, the principal and upper staff. This part of the school are like the rich people that live across the street, or even as far as in Hollywood. These are the people who feel like they're too good for ordinary pupils like you, even though they work in a school. These are the kind of people you will only see at special arrangements where there might be a photographer taking pictures. Excuse me, could I maybe get— Go away, peasant! You are not allowed here!
So this is kind of funny actually. This is actually based off of real life for me. When I was in high school, the principal of the school was this guy who would always walk around with his nose in the clouds, if you will. When I would see him walking down the halls, he would always be looking like this. He would always be looking up towards the ceiling, kind of, I don't know. It was kind of weird. And he would walk around the school, kind of acting as if he didn't really see us pupils. It was kind of strange. But whenever there was an arrangement of some sort, whenever there was cameras, whenever there was photographers or anything that could be going in the media or in the papers, he was there, man, and he was giving out balloons and everything and acting like the candy man, you know what I mean? So this was actually taken from my real life, because this guy was just, it was weird because I grew up in the suburbs of Copenhagen, which is, not really that wealthy of a town, but this guy would walk around like he was, from Beverly Hills, you know what I mean? Like he was way too good to be there. It was, anyway.
Number 4, PE class or gymnastics class. Michael, you only hit this part because you're fat as fuck. No, incredibly stereotypical fat-shaming turd.
Oh, that's funny, man. There's truth to everything. Let's continue, man. Let's continue.
I don't like PE class because I've never understood why I was even in school in the first place. I don't know about you, but in my 12 years of school, I've never learned anything in PE class. Every lesson was just like, alright class, today and for the next 2 months we're gonna play football! Why? Because we're men and we love football! Excuse me, but there are also girls in this class, so they can just do their makeup while all we men play football! And then for the next 2 months after that, we're gonna be running 2 miles in every lesson. It's gonna be awesome! And you all have to take showers. You all have to take showers! I'm gonna come in and personally check up on you all. Okay, maybe that last part only happened at my school, but the point still stands.
Alright, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, A++ for going outside and actually doing some filming outside. But also, I do appreciate the pedophile joke that I sort of hinted at here. I probably would not make that joke today, but times change, and this was 8 years ago, just to be reminded. But also, oh my god, this is going to be such a huge topic, because PE, truth be told, I've never understood why it was there. Anybody can agree that the kids in school, they need physical exercise, right? But I just like how PE or physical education was on the schedule, but mental education was not on the schedule. But that's a whole other debate for a whole other time. But nonetheless, I did actually learn one thing from all my years of PE, and that was actually in high school. We made this exam project where we had to either pick cardio or lifting weights and working out. And we had to document our progress in a month in 30 days. And because I was fat, I chose the lifting weights thing. I did the whole project, and within a month, I doubled my strength in almost every single weightlifting exercise, dumbbell curls and everything, and deadlift and everything. And I thought to myself, this is crazy. This is so this is great, you know? And so with a buddy of mine, we started working out at the gym, and I haven't really looked back since. That was honestly what changed my life. So I did learn something from PE, but not until I was like 18. So the first 12 years I was in school, I did not learn anything from PE. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Number 3, teamwork assignments. I absolutely hate group assignments. And even though I have now for quite a few years suffered from social anxiety, then that's not the reason. This is why. Alright class, so today we're going to be reading a poem by Emily Dickinson. So I thought it would be a fantastic idea if you all went out to groups and read it out loud to each other. Alright, let's just get this over with, shall we? Actually, did you know that Emily Dickinson, who was born on December 10th, 1830, and who died on the 15th of May, 1886, actually died before her poems were widely spread across the world? Oh, shut up, you nerd! Look, I think we should all read the poem in our own head, and that is not just because I'm afraid to read out loud because I'm too stupid to fucking read. Okay, this is officially gonna be a long day.
Alright, this was great, man. What can I say? This was great. This was well written, well performed, well edited. Honestly, I don't have a thing to say about that. I mean, this was great. This was great. This was really this is still funny, and it's relevant. It's so relevant, right? I mean, how many of us have not been in a group project when we were in school where we had to work with all these people, the nerd, and the soccer player who was too stupid to read, and the kid who was just on his phone the entire time. So this was actually great. This is my favorite part of the video, I think. This was really well done.
Number 2, the teachers. I absolutely hate teachers because a lot of them are completely insane. But the worst kind of teachers are the ones that try to make boring subjects seem cool. Hey class! I'm just making a joke, alright. So today we're going to learn about the periodic table of elements. Now, I know what you're going to be thinking, but I promise you, chemistry is fun. And why is it fun? Because I make it tons of fun. Excuse me, bud, how exactly are you going to do that? Well, Mr. Smartass who's getting attention, we'll try with a little joke. This one always cracked me up, alright? Get this. Right. Then Chrome said to the Mangan, "We're neighbors! Get it? Get it? Cause they're next to each other at the periodic table of elements? Get it? No? Alright, then we'll try with another one. This is the funniest joke ever, I swear to you. So did you know that natrium doesn't technically need a positive ion? Isn't that funny? No? Alright. High five? No?
This is great. Oh my god, man. I used to have teachers like this, honestly. I did used to have teachers that were over enthusiastic about their profession, which was just great. And these chemistry jokes, I found them online, I think, on some forum or Reddit or something. Honestly, what amazes me the most in watching this is that I actually can see a progression. Not just in terms of filming or editing or writing scripts or whatever, but also in terms of acting. Like, this is pretty well acted, in my opinion. It's not that cringeworthy. I mean, if we go back a couple of years before this and watch anything that I made from back then, it was kind of cringeworthy because the acting was just sort of, it was overplayed and just, I don't know, didn't really feel right. But this was really well acted out, in my opinion. I mean, this is funny, man. What can I say? This is hilarious.
Number 1, the homework. The thing I hate most about school is definitely the homework. And especially now that I'm in college, it doesn't get any better.
Okay, just a small thing before we continue. I am not a native English speaker. I am Danish, and English is my second language. And I did have a phase when I was in high school where I would say in YouTube videos that I was in college. That was not right. It is my country's version of high school. I just wanted to clarify that college for us is university. It's mumbo jumbo, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. But I just wanted to say that.
Thanks, teacher. Oh boy, I love being in school for 8 hours a day, but I just don't think it's enough boring subjects we learn about. So thanks for all the homework. It's like, geez, I know we have to go through it, but that doesn't change the fact that it sucks. How nice with a school vacation. Oh wait, I don't have a school vacation because I gotta do a shit ton of reports. Thanks, school district.
This last point seems kind of hashtag white privilege or sort of hashtag privilege, you know what I mean? Because most days when I go to work, I miss being in school. Like, I miss having 2 months of summer vacation. I miss having a vacation every September and Christmas and February and springtime, Easter and summer and like just vacations. But nonetheless, I think when I made this video, I was just tired, man. I had been going to school every day almost for my entire life, so I was kind of sick of it, and I was feeling like I just wanted to get a job and make some money and be a part of society, I guess, or whatever. And but I can now say to 18-year-old Michael or 17-year-old or however old I was, that you shouldn't complain, because being a grown-up and going to work every day fucking sucks, man. I don't know about you, but this fucking sucks, man. This blows. And, you know, you get 5 weeks of vacation a year. That's great, you know. I just miss it, man. I miss having all the time in the world. I miss not having to worry about anything other than my homework, you know what I mean? But it was hard for me, especially in high school, because I am a procrastinator. I also made a sketch video about life as a procrastinator. But I am a huge procrastinator, and the thing that I don't miss about school is homework, because, like I said, I'm a huge procrastinator, and with every assignment, with everything that I did in school, every homework, everything, I would always do it at the last minute, and it would stress me out mentally like crazy. And that's the one thing that I do like about going to work, is that I go to work, and then I work, and then when the day is over, and I go home, and I clock out, then that's it. Then I don't gotta go home and do more, you know. So that part of it I do not miss. Also, okay, I'm going off on yet another tangent, but we get taught chemistry and physics and biology and math and all of this shit that we can't use in life. But we're never taught about mental health. We're never taught about what to do if you get kids, or we're never taught any of the basic stuff. We're never really taught about money, you know, the thing that makes the world function. And it's because it's outdated. My dad learned the same things 60 years ago when he went to school. That's insane. Why aren't we talking about this? My dad learned the exact same thing 60 years ago. But the world changes. The world evolves. And it's not okay for the kids to still be learning this same fucking shit. It's 2023, man. Almost 24 now. And it's like the world has changed so freaking much. It's not the same anymore. So why should the school districts and the classes, why should they be the same? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry.
Alright, that was it for me this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you could relate to some of these things. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then be sure to give it a like. You can also subscribe if that's what you want to do. Here in the end, I would like to redirect you to a video by Dave from Boy in a Band. You can watch that right here. It's about why school is the worst thing ever. It's called Don't Stay in School. Be sure to go check it out. Alright, I'll see you guys next Saturday, hopefully, if you consider subscribing like I told you. It's 100% free, by the way. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
That's right. I remember now. Don't stay in school. Dave from Boy in a Band. That was what inspired me to make this 5 Things I Hate About School video, was because he has a lot of true points in his song, in his rap about the school system and the educational system. And I still highly suggest you go check it out. There will be a link in the note cards and everything, because it's still highly relevant. Because the school system is flawed, man. And it's failed us. In Denmark, there was a study done 20 years ago in 2003. And that study showed that 1 out of 4 young people in Denmark were unhappy. And a recent study was done earlier this year in the spring, that showed that now it's 2/3 of young people in Denmark that are not happy. And that's worrying. That's worrying. And for one, I think it's because of this. I think it's because of social media. I think it's because of Facebook and Instagram and all of these places that make us feel like we're not good enough. But it's the second thing is the school system. The school system failed us, man. I don't know how else to put it to you, but the school system failed us. There were so many things that we did not learn that if we learn them, we can save lives. But instead, we had to learn about the periodic table of elements. What the fuck? Why, man? Why? What can I use it for? Sure, if I decide to be a scientist, but how many of us statistically turn out to be scientists? Seriously. That's the thing about the school system, is that so many of the things that we're taught, we're not going to be able to use. Because statistically speaking, so few of us are going to have a profession where we need to use it. It's crazy to me. Anyway, that was the moral lesson for this video. Also, I just want to add in the ending here that no hate, absolutely no hate to the school teachers, the people that work their asses off every single day to shape the minds of young people. You guys do an amazing job, and I wish I had the balls to do what you guys do. It's incredible. And I know a lot of teachers these days, they modernize their lessons as much as physically possible in order to fit in with the times. And if you're one of these modern teachers, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because what made my years in school great were those kinds of teachers, and what made my time at school terrible was the old time fashioned teachers that just taught you the basics and whatever was in line. So I just want to say thank you to the teachers. Also, I'm sorry for having been gone for a little while. I would like to get more into making YouTube videos, and I will in 2024. However, the reason why I'm not so active these days is because I'm actually working on another project in Danish. If you do recall that I've talked about in some of my earlier videos, while I was taking a break from YouTube, I was in a series called Going All the Way, I guess in English. There's a playlist in the note cards for it. And now, for the past few months, I've been working on a spin-off series for this very show. Basically, in the original series, I was just an actor. I did not write, I did not produce, I did not edit, I did not do any of that stuff. But now I've decided to make a spin-off where I write, direct, and produce all of it myself. And we've been working on that. I've been working on that with some great people for the past couple of months. And so that's been taking up a lot of my time. If you're interested in it, go check it out. I'll show you a few clips from it right here.
Hvor er jeg sikkert, at du ikke kan spille over, okay? Du er bare fucking dårlig, jo.
Klar til at blive den bedste frisør?
Hvad er det for noget lort, mand? Skrid med dig, mand. Du fyrer, mand. Ud med dig. Jeg skal være rapper.
But if you're interested in it, let me know. You can go check it out. It premieres on the 6th of January 2024. It is in Danish, however, so keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sticking with me for the past 12 years, if you have. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all next time. And if we don't see each other before 2024, then take care. And I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye, guys.